Welcome back, everybody. I'm actually feeling a little under the weather, but we got a lot of things to do and the grind don't stop. So we're at the shop. We got this beautiful 600 LT in today. I'm showing Angel how to do the oil change on it. How do you feel about this, Angel?
I feel amazing, dude. Gotta learn every single time, bro. Learning every day is the best part about it. I gotta say that.
Those who know me and know my background in the industry know I have plenty of experience with these exotic cars, and now I'm trying to start getting more of them in here, try to bring up things in the shop. So we got the 600 LT in today. We're doing an oil change, draining the engine, the turbo lines, the sump, doing the whole shebang. So I'm gonna show Angel how to finish up this oil change. We'll get that wrapped up and then we'll jump on to the next project. We actually got another C6 dropped off today. This is Mr. Alex's car. It's a really badass Z06. It's got carbon quarter panels, fenders, color matched bead locks. I think this thing looks pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of yellow cars, but this thing definitely does it for me. So we'll jump into this a little bit. The car actually does not start. It's either going to be a fuel pump issue or a crank position sensor issue. So we'll finish up the 600 LT, jump on this, and then we have another car showing up today as well. All right, Angel's wrapping up filling the oil. Then we got to do the oil measurement, reset all the service. This thing will be done, good to go. And Luis's C6 has showed up. So Nazo, our boy Heavy Hitters Towing, brought the car over from Luis's house and we got it out here. I want to show it to you guys because this thing's a monster. Normally, you have a single turbo car, everything sits under the hood. Luis said, I don't fuck with that normal shit. So he's got a big ass turbo instead of a muffler, and he's building an engine that can more than handle what that turbo can make, and he's thinking about changing the turbo up as well. So we'll get that thing pulled in and I'll give you guys a better walk around of it, but just know that C6 is gonna be like no other. So the vets have now moved over here. The yellow C6, we actually tested the fuel pump on yesterday and we figured out that the fuel pump actually works. So now we need to put the gas tank in the car, make sure fuel pressure is good, and go over the crank sensor, see why this thing isn't starting. The customer had the parts with him, so we had him bring those over, and we'll get moving on that tomorrow. And Luis's C6 is just chilling for now. We're waiting on him to get the engine parts and get the engine assembled so we can start working on this one. But I wanted to show you guys, we have this 21 Mustang in today. Angel's working on it, and he's installing our Street Essentials package. So that's gonna include my highly recommended diff inserts, BMR springs, BMR subframe lockout kit, which also includes these little brackets here, and the vertical links. So what that's gonna do is eliminate the wheel hop, get this thing planted, make it handle a lot better as well. And the customer will definitely notice an improvement in the way his car drives. We put this kit together basically to be like a starter kit to making your Mustang really handle and feel the way that we think the car should have from the factory. So we ship these worldwide. You don't have to get them installed here if you don't want to, or if you're not in the area. You can order this and we'll ship it to you wherever you are. But this one's being installed in-house, so I had the opportunity to show you guys basically what's in the kit and what the kit is. So Angel's gonna bang this one out. We'll get this wrapped up today and let the customer know he can come pick it up. Oh boy, we are back. It's been like a week since I picked up the camera, but in my defense, I was very under the weather. Feeling a little bit better now. So quick update on the yellow C6. The fuel pump was tested out of the car. Everything's good with the fuel pump itself, but we are not getting voltage from the relay to the back of the car, which means more than likely we're looking at a damaged wiring harness. And the relay that was originally powering the fuel pump also seems to have been cooked. So what more than likely happened is a short of some sort, and then everything got hot and we're left with a very high resistance wiring harness. So I'm gonna talk to the customer, see what he wants to do. We're either gonna have to replace that whole harness or just run a separate wire and pair of wires to the fuel pump and get it powered through a aftermarket relay or something. And then the black C6 just started getting worked on. I hadn't had this thing on the lift when I showed you guys, but it's got this badass rear mount turbo kit. super sick. One of the things that Luis wanted us to do is go over the entire fuel system because the car has been sitting for some time, and it looks like we're looking at a 4 Innovations triple pump fuel system, and all the fuel lines and everything run through the side skirt of the car, so that's fantastic because that's definitely going to be things that we have to replace. And as you guys can see, we still ain't got no motor, so we're kind of waiting on Luis. He's been really busy with work. He's got to take the engine and everything, or the crank and everything, to Las Vegas because that's where his new block is. And the guys that are selling him the block actually run a machine shop, so they're going to get everything prepped for him. And then we'll figure out the rest of the game plan from there. In case you missed it in the last video about this car, we are going to be taking this thing to the next level. It was already a pretty crazy build, but now he wants to add in things like Motec and just basically refresh a bunch of things on the car to make sure it's 100% good to go. And we are going to be building this thing for half-mile racing. So I'm super stoked on this. Half-mile racing was kind of the first type of racing that I really got into. And I'm excited to be building a car of this caliber for it because ever since I've had the ability to build my own cars to actually go fast, I haven't been half-mile racing, which is probably for the best because it's very high trap speed, very unsafe stuff. So we're gonna get Luis's car set up for that because he's got a little screw loose, even more so than I do. And yeah, that's kind of it. It's just been slow in the shop the last few days. Made a little bit of progress on the black C6, figured out what was wrong with the yellow C6, and then did a few smaller jobs on the side. You guys saw we did the Street Essentials install, that was cool. And we also have this Camaro that arrived to us today from my good friend Stevan. This thing's pretty sick. I'll go over more of it in the next video, but he's been having some transmission issues, so that car just got dropped off. We've been getting super busy, which comes with its blessings and its curses, but we're trying to stay locked in and make sure we can get all these cars out in time and back to people so that they can keep enjoying them, and also keep our bays open so that we can bring in more projects. So in the next few weeks, we'll be making some good progress on the black C6. I'm sure by the next video, we'll have the yellow C6 out of here, and we are actually hosting an event in about a week and a half, so that'll be some exciting stuff. You excited for our event, Arm?
Yes, sir.
You got a nice hoodie on, man. Where'd you get that?
I got this from atlasmotorsports.com. That's the website, right?
Yes, sir. It's in the description, so get y'all merch. Get that drip.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A whole lot of different kinds of merch on atlasmotorsports.com. Go there to cop yours today.
Shameless plug. But yeah, we also have shirts that are like nice to go out in and stuff. So if you're looking for some new clothes, you want some nicer stuff that comes with a name that means something and not a crazy price tag, go check out our website, pick up some merch. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, make sure you leave a like and let us know in the comments what you thought of it, what we could do better, what we missed, things you would have liked to see, or even if you just hate me, let me know in the comments. It helps my engagement either way. We'll see y'all later. We're gonna go get smoothies.